Hi guys, it's Shell, and I'm doing a tag video today. Actually, a couple of my subscribers have sent me messages about this tag, and I just never quite got around to it. But then today, something happened in my personal life where I was like, you know what, I got a tag about this, and I was like, I'd go ahead and do the tag video. And this tag video is, what are your biggest pet peeves? And, I have a lot of pet peeves, as most people do. And I find that me and the human race just don't get along. And it's not me, because I'm completely normal. My mother always says, well, for so many people to get on your nerves, do you think it's you? No, it's not me. I used to think, is it me? But no, it's not me. Because what I think the problem is that I am fortunate enough that I was raised to be a courteous and kind-hearted human being. And because of that, I'm just outnumbered. So I think that's what the problem is. But anyway, jumping into the video. So yeah, what are my biggest pet peeves? Okay. Some of my biggest pet peeves, the first one would be people who tell lies. Okay. I do not like liars. And what I mean by, okay, everybody, no matter how Christian you are, no matter, how good of a person you are, we all sometimes have to lie. Not have to, but we all sometimes lie. And that's just human nature. What I don't like is when people lie for no reason and make up stories for no reason. Like, have you guys ever met a person who will just make stuff up? And it's just like, come on, why are you lying? Like, that makes me so mad. Like, seriously, that makes me really, really mad. And yeah, I hate a liar. That pisses me off. If I find that you're a liar, I won't be bothered with you at all. Because I can put up with a lot of bad qualities and, make good of it, but I just don't like people who tell lies. That's one thing. Second pet peeve is people who are nasty. And when I say nasty, I'm talking about nasty in general. Like, so many things go into that. People who cough and don't cover their mouth. Like, you're standing there, and I'm standing here, and you just oh, that makes me so fucking mad. Like, excuse my language, but that really pisses me off to no end. Like, you're just gonna cough in my face. Then also people who like cook and don't wash their hands and they're preparing food for other people. Hell, I mean, it's not good to do it for yourself, but you're preparing food for other people and you're not even gonna wash your hands. Or people who are preparing food for other people and they're picking through the food that they're cooking. It's just like, that's disgusting. Or if I'm eating something and you just put your hand in my bag. First of all, that's nasty. I don't know where your hand's been. It's rude. And it's just like, who are you? Like, who told you to put your hand in my food? Like, my mom used to always say growing up, don't stick your hand in my plate if you want to get your hand back. And my mother just did not play that. And as I got older, I expected other people to be the same. So, yeah, I do not like that. Also, another pet peeve is people who ask me if my hair is a weave or not. Yeah, that annoys me. I think that is so tacky. I think it's so tacky. If you have to ask me whether it's a weave or not, then that means it's none of your business. I'm just saying, unless we're cool like that. And if we're cool like that, then you would know whether it's my real hair or not. Point blank. You would know. Like, people who know me know when I'm wearing my real hair and when I'm not. And I have no shame in it. I'll let you know. if I wear my real hair or not. But for me not to know you, and I'm not talking about people, random people. I'm not talking about people that I know. I'm talking about random people. Like, I've had people walk up to me in the street and ask me, is that a weave? Who are you? And why are you asking me about my hair? To me, that's tacky. I would never, ever, ever ask somebody if they got a weave in if I don't know them from nowhere. I think that's rude. I just think it's rude. Because seriously, maybe I'm self-conscious about my hair. Maybe I have some treatment where, my hair is falling out. And I have issues about being bald-headed. It's like, who are you to ask me about my hair? I don't know you. Girl, it pisses me off to see other people do it to other people. I don't like that. Don't do that. First of all, another pet peeve of mine is people who I don't know walking up to me asking me things. Like, why are you asking me questions? And that's a New York thing. When I used to live down south, I was much kinder as far as it is to strangers. But you get heckled so much in New York about so many different things. It's just to the point where it's like, you know what? Just don't talk to me at all. I just don't want random people talking to me at all. If I don't know you in some way, or we are not in a place where I'm supposed to be meeting new people, then I don't want to talk to you. Point blank, I don't want to know you. I don't want to get to know you. I don't want you asking me questions. I don't want you walking up on me. Don't talk to me. And I mean that in the most sincerest way. I just don't like that. Is that a weave? Oh, that irks my nerves to no end. Also, another pet peeve of mine would be oh, and I hear this often. You are so beautiful to be dark-skinned. Wow, you're such a pretty dark-skinned girl. You're cute to be dark-skinned. Wow. Or people say, oh, this is another one. You're gorgeous. Has anybody ever told you that? Did you know that? Why would I not know that I'm gorgeous? And what does I'm pretty to be dark-skinned mean? Let's clarify. So what you're saying is most people that are dark-skinned are ugly, and I'm one of the rare people who are dark-skinned and pretty at the same time. Like, that just doesn't exist. Dark-skinned and pretty just don't exist. I don't understand. And like, it's still a pet peeve, but it used to not bother me as much as until I got older and I just lived more, and I just know that there's so much more to life, and I know that that's just ignorance, because I see beautiful dark-skinned women every day. If you're beautiful, you're beautiful. And for you to have enough gall to say that to me is like, how fucking rude are you? Again, excuse the language, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, how effing rude are you? That, you know what? I think the center of my pet peeves is audacity. I'm just anti-audacity. It's like a lot of people in this world walk around like it's just them, like other people don't have feelings, and they just say the most audacious things that I've ever heard. It's like, who says that? You're pretty to be dark-skinned. Oh, you're pretty to be light-skinned. What does that even mean? Seriously. Like, oh, wow, has anyone ever told you that you're, how beautiful you are? Like, you're really pretty. Did you know that? I typically get that from white people. No offense to my white subscribers, but typically white people will say to me, Caucasian people will say to me, wow, you're really pretty. Did you know that? or they say it in the, like, they look at me with this intrigue of, like, it's weird. It's like this intrigue of, you know, poor little black girl, you know, well, not necessarily poor, but, poor little black girl, so pretty, must be, I don't know. It's just weird. Not so pretty, but it's just weird. Like, they say it to me with this look on their face of, first of all, they're surprised themselves that they think a dark-skinned woman is beautiful, and also looking at me to see if they can get a reaction, if that makes any sense. You just have to be in the situation to know, because I work around a lot of wealthy, upper class white people every day, and that's something frequently I hear. It's just like, and the way they look at me, it's kind of like, wow, they never seen, let alone it's like, let alone the fact that I'm big, but on top of it, I'm a dark-skinned black woman, and they feel compelled to let me know that I'm beautiful. It's like, it shocks themselves. So it's just so, it's so weird. But for me, that in that situation, it's more awkward. But when I hear other black people tell me, especially black men tell me that, it's more of a disgust. Like, why would you say that about your own people? Like, why? That makes no sense. I can understand, like, why someone of another race who may not be around black women that much and may not see all the different various types of beauty that we possess. But for you to say that, that's a complete turn off. If anybody, any man that says that to me, you get to no play. Because for me, if you have the nerve to say that, you're ignorant. And I don't date ignorant men whatsoever. I have no tolerance for ignorance. So, no, that's a hell of a turn off. A hell of a turn off. I don't like it at all. And I just never forget the experience of, I went to this hairdresser. This when I was living in Georgia. And I went to get my hair done. My friend's sister did hair. And she she did my hair. And she was just like, well, like, she was like doing my hair. And then as she was doing my hair, she was like looking at me. And I was like, what? And she was like, no. She was like, you black as hell, but I mean, can't nobody say you're not a beautiful girl. Like, you're beautiful. I was like, wait, did she just call me black as hell in one sentence and then pretty in another? Like, what kind of backhanded comment? It was just mind-boggling. And ever since that day, I was just like, oh no, because the way when she said it in a way she genuinely didn't mean to be rude, but she thought that was okay. She thought that, I would be fine hearing that as long as I heard the words pretty in the same sentence. But it's like, for me, I'm definitely not arrogant. I'm not a conceited person at all. Anybody that knows me in real life knows that I'm not. I'm very down to earth, and I love to be beautiful. I love makeup, and I take pride in myself. But at the same token, I grew up in a household where my mother told me I was beautiful all the time. My family told me I was beautiful all the time. Even in school, like, I've been big all my life, but I never really experienced the whole feeling of being teased and, like, I never really experienced all that. Because I was older in school, like my older brother, and he was like always real popular, and I was always really popular. And I don't know, I just didn't grow up in an environment where when I grew up I felt ugly. I just didn't. And so it's like, you're telling me that I already know that. I love myself. So it's like, I don't understand why you're saying that to me and think that I think that's okay. Because I don't need no half behind comment, no half behind compliment. It's like, you can keep that. You can keep it and keep moving. So yeah, those are pretty much my biggest pet peeves. As I said, I had tons of other ones, but being that this video is 15 minutes long, I will leave it at that, and I will see you guys later. Have a great day.